what we saw as an organic development for our own supply chain of solar products was better cook stoves. Because in many of the houses, we found you have brilliant solar light, but absolutely pathetic cooking conditions. The kitchen wall would be absolutely dark. And we saw that it's quite but natural. Should we wait for somebody else to come with a better cooking technology to serve them? When we already have 25 centers, we have access to so many clients, why can't we start looking at cook stove as a secondary service?
The idea of cook stoves has been beaten down, numerous times across various developing countries to sort of find a solution for the traditional based cook stove. We've been saying for a long time that SELCO needs to get into improved cook stoves, and we did do some research in the company about what was available and who were the right people to work with. And we sort of narrowed it down to about perhaps 4 or 5 different types of cook stoves that were doing pretty well in the market. And we actually had some volunteers who came in from EWB, Engineers Without Borders. So through the 2 volunteers that came in, we actually did these 2 separate sort of field tests with the 5 different types of cook stoves. One in Dharwad, which is in the north region of Karnataka, and one in Manipal, which is along the coast. And so we basically went to a village and spoke to about 5 to 6 women and had them come to a central point where they actually used our cook stoves. And this went on for about 5 days. From the learnings that we had from both the pilot tests, we sort of narrowed it down to a coal-based cook stove, which is doing extremely well in Ahmedabad, as well as an improved biomass-based cook stove, which we worked with a partner to sort of develop based on our learnings from what we had seen. And now it's in the field right now. We introduced it first with 3 branches, and then it sort of went on to a few more branches, and now it's introduced as a main product of SELCO.
This cooker has helped people in many ways. First of all, it saves time. It doesn't need any supervision. Once the food starts to cook, it cooks on its own. It takes almost an hour to get the food cooked. So a lot of women who are working on sewing machines, they have an extra 1 to 1.5 hours of working. So it helps them in their earnings. Apart from that, fuel is cost effective because coal is cheap. 60 rupees per month instead of gas, which is 350 rupees per month. And it's healthier because with steam, the nutrients stay within the food more.